Welcome back. One of the ways that you can promote your offer is you can get the affiliates to promote the offer before it launches. What that does is it gives you traffic to the page. It gives you the opportunity to bring on someone to a pre-launch webinar while still allowing the affiliates to get credited for any sales and traffic that they send to you. We are now inside of our offer page. What we're going to do is we're going to go inside of our offer options so that we can set up for our pre-launch. So we're going to look for the blue button. We're going to click on the offer settings. Once you're inside, you're going to scroll all the way down to the pre-launch options. Now you have a couple of options to do a pre-launch. You can do a simple redirect, and what that does is that will allow people to be redirected if they click on the buy button before the launch starts. In other words, you'll have your buy button set up before the launch starts. The buyer will click on that button and they'll be redirected to another page. This can be a webinar, it can be other information, it can be an opt-in or a PDF, it can be whatever you want, but it's basically a redirect from the actual buy button. Now another way to do it would be to have it hosted by Warrior Plus. And what Warrior Plus will do, it will first allow you to connect your autoresponder list to this particular pre-launch sequence. So since our autoresponder is already set up, we're going to set up a list. And Warrior Plus says that a headline is going to be optional, so we can write in one if we want. If not, we can leave it out. What we're going to need is we're going to need an image, and more than likely you're going to use an image of a product or some kind of image to give your prospect an idea of what they're going to see. Now, for the sake of the video, we're just going to put in an image from a previous WordPress site, and then we'll also get the opportunity to place in here an opt-in redirect. So as soon as people opt in to the new list, what's going to happen is they're going to be redirected someplace. And you may want to send them to a webinar, someplace where they can get other information about the current launch. So in this case, we're going to put a GoToWebinar link in this box, and we're going to go ahead and write a headline. And then Warrior Plus will allow us to test out what this is going to look like prior to the launch. So we're now going to click test. So we have all the information in there. Before we click test, however, we're going to save all the information. And then once we do that, Warrior Plus will take us back outside of this offer page, and we're going to have to come back inside of the offer setting. Now, if you've saved all your information, you've been taken out of the offer settings and come back in, you can now click the test button. What you'll see are a couple of elements. Number one, you now see the image. Number two, you'll now see the number of days and hours before the launch begins. Because again, this page is going to disappear when the launch begins. So whatever time we have set up for our launch to begin, this page will no longer be valid. Right now, if our affiliates send traffic through their affiliate link, they're going to be directed to this page, which is now the pre-launch page. Now, the other thing that you'll see is you'll see the headline that we've placed there. And then when the individual puts their name and email address in here, and then they click join, they're then redirected to the webinar just as we've set up. So basically, anytime you want to set up a pre-launch sequence prior to the launch where you give individuals other information about the product before it starts, and you want your affiliates to be credited, you can set up now a pre-launch sequence. Okay? And with that, thanks. We will see you in another video.